In a land painted with the softest pastels and dotted with whimsical castles, lived a young princess named Alara. Her hair was the color of spun gold, flowing like a river of sunshine, and her heart was as kind as the morning dew. But while her kingdom was a haven of peace and charm, Princess Alara's spirit yearned for something more. She dreamt of adventures that lay hidden beyond the grand castle walls, of mysteries waiting to be unraveled under the vast, open sky. She would often gaze out from her balcony, imagining the whispered secrets of the distant, shimmering woods and the untold stories carried on the wind. One sunny afternoon, while exploring a dusty, forgotten corner of the royal library, a place filled with a scent of old parchment and forgotten magic, Alara's fingers brushed against a loose stone in the wall. Her curiosity sparked. She gently pushed it, revealing a hidden compartment. Tucked inside was a small, intricately carved wooden box. With bated breath, she opened Italiano. Inside, resting on a bed of velvet, was not a jewel or a crown, but something far more precious to an adventurous heart. A map. It was ancient, its edges frayed with time, and the ink had faded to a soft brown. But as she unrolled it, strange symbols and winding paths began to glow with a faint, ethereal light, pointing the way to a place whispered about only in legends, the hidden whispering woods. This was the sign she had been waiting for. With the magical map clutched in her hand and a heart full of courage, Princess Alara quietly slipped out of the castle at dawn. Her journey began at the edge of the kingdom, where the manicured gardens gave way to wild, untamed meadows. The air grew thick with the scent of pine and damp earth as she followed the map-esque glowing trail, which led her into the heart of a forest unlike any she had ever imagined. The trees here were ancient and wise, with leaves that shimmered in shades of silver and blue. Sunlight filtered through the canopy, dappling the forest floor in a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow. Strange, gentle creatures peeked from behind moss-covered logs, fluffy, six-legged squirrels with iridescent fur and birds that sang in perfect, harmonious melodies. As she ventured deeper, she came across a sparkling, mischievous stream that giggled as it flowed over smooth, colorful stones. The map indicated she needed to cross, but there was no bridge. It was her first gentle challenge. Remembering the tales her grandmother used to tell, she noticed a cluster of large, lily-pad-like leaves floating near the bank. With a leap of faith, she hopped onto one, and then another, her grace and lightness carrying her safely to the other side. A little further on, she found her path blocked by a thicket of glowing, thorny vines. The thorns weren't sharp, but they pulsed with a soft, sleepy energy. Instead of trying to force her way through, Alara hummed a gentle lullaby her mother used to sing. As the melody filled the air, the vines slowly, peacefully unwound, clearing a path for her to pass. It was during this challenge that she heard a tiny giggle from a nearby mushroom. Peeking out from under its wide cap was a small, sprite-like creature with wings like a dragonfly and eyes that twinkled with mischief. This was Pip, a forest spirit who had been watching her with great curiosity. He was delighted by her clever and kind solutions. "You don't fight the forest," he chirped, zipping through the air around her. "You listen to it." From that moment on, Pip became her loyal companion and guide. He showed her which berries were sweet and which mushrooms would light up when you tickled them. Together, they navigated the forest's playful puzzles, their laughter echoing through the ancient trees. Finally, the map led them to the very heart of the Whispering Woods, to a hidden clearing bathed in a soft, pulsating light. In the center, floating just above a bed of glowing moss, was a magnificent crystal. It shone with all the colors of a rainbow, radiating a warmth that filled Alara's heart with an overwhelming sense of joy and peace. Pip explained that this was the Heartwood Crystal, the source of all the magic in the land. It had been dormant for centuries, waiting for someone with a pure and adventurous heart to reawaken its power. As Alara reached out her hand, the crystal pulsed brightly, sending a wave of vibrant, joyful energy rippling out through the entire forest and beyond, towards her kingdom. Princess Alara returned, not just as a princess, but as a hero. She brought the story of the Whispering Woods and its magic back with her. Guided by her wisdom, the kingdom learned to live in harmony with the magical forest. The Heartwood Crystal's energy flowed into the land, making the crops grow taller, the flowers bloom brighter, and filling the hearts of all their people with a newfound joy and wonder. The kingdom flourished like never before, a perfect blend of stately charm and wild, beautiful magic. And Princess Alara, with her spirit for adventure finally fulfilled, ruled with kindness and courage, forever bridging the world of the castle with the enchanting world of the woods. Thank you for watching our story today. If you enjoyed this magical adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tales to come.